Are you one of those people that, no, how do you say it? Been constipated for a long time? I mean, a long time. Like some people their whole lives. Some people maybe for the last couple of weeks. I know there's a lot of medication and there's a lot of pills and there's a lot of things that are people taking so they can use the bathroom more regularly. But you know what? There's something that's not in a bottle. It's called trapped emotions. Yeah, I know. Oh, you thought the seasonal allergy thing was crazy? Huh? You thought seasonal allergies was the pollen? Well, guess what? Yeah, I'm going to use the word poop today, so just get over it. I already decided that. So if you're not using the bathroom as much as you want, it is unresolved, unprocessed, negative trapped emotions that I think I'm going to help today. Is that right, John? I'm going to do the session today. You're going to be the MC. So we're looking for someone that's watching today that is vulnerable. Listen, if I'm vulnerable enough to do an emotion code session, your poop on the air, then you can raise your hand and say, you know what, that is me. We can help. We had a couple of people email, so we might take a look at them. But so, well, Misty's not here because if she was, she would be giving us the hashtag poo for sure. I know that.
The poop emojis.
Yeah. Sophie Guru says, who has time to poo? It's like, oh, this is going to be a show today. I can just tell. I can just tell the way we're going. Hey, I'm Michael Loge. If you just joined us, I'm the author of 3 best-selling books, but I'm also an emotion code practitioner and love doing what I'm doing. I'm averaging 3 or 4 clients a day. That's full for me. John has a fuller practice in that. Now, John, first you introduce yourself, and then we're going to tell other emotion code practitioners how they can watch an episode that we did just for them. So go ahead and welcome yourself or introduce yourself.
Yes, everyone. Hello, my name is John Inverarity, and I'm a certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner. And I live in Vancouver, Canada, but I work with people all over the world, almost every continent, just anywhere. So yeah, distance is no barrier. And yeah, I love helping people with chronic pain, anxiety, heartburn, food cravings, insomnia, business blocks. Yeah, we've covered quite a bit.
Rashes.
And, and today it's a new topic. Trying to bring something new to everyone weekly here. So it's this weekend it's constipation. And a couple days ago, 3 days ago, Michael, you organized a teaching for emotion code practitioners on how to build their business, so how to attract more clients, how to take care of your clients, and how to run a business, because a lot of practitioners are really struggling and just don't know how to run a business. So it's good for you to help out a lot of people so they can spread the word as well.
Yeah, well, we can thank our friend Jeannie Brazel for instigating that, and I say that in a good way. She's been observing my success and said, hey, can you help us out? And I said, well, if you help me, I'll help you out. So she did. She helped us out and brought a lot of people to the program. And, a lot of people take the body code and emotion code programs for themselves and their family. And the truth is you can have a sustaining business doing this. But you need to know how to do business. And sometimes people in this field, me included at one time, are so passionate about our work that we forget that we can exchange our energy for money, which is really important. It's like, hey, if I can help you for the rest of your life, are you willing to pay me for that? So that's the exchange of energy, right? So all practitioners need to honor themselves and do that. Well, so today, John, we are going to give a special shout out to our friend and our mentor is Dr. Bradley Nelson.
Yeah, Dr. Brad, he wrote the book.
I know you know him better than I do, even though I've had him on the show twice, but you've taken all of his programs. So tell our friends about Dr. Bradley, and then we're going to talk about the keys to the process.
Yeah, so Dr. Bradley is a chiropractor in the United States, and over 30 years of practice, he developed what's called the emotion code and the more advanced program, the body code. And he wrote the book. He's doing seminars. He's doing a few seminars in the States, actually, this summer, I think in September, October, for those that are inclined.
In Las Vegas, I think he's got a big retreat going on there.
Yeah, there's one in Seattle. There's that 3-day retreat in Vegas. Yeah, I think that's in October, third week of October. That's a great one to check out. But yeah, he's spreading the word. He's helped a lot of people, and including us, and we're helping a lot of people as well. So he is
I
the
know.
inspiration behind the bros.
He is, yes, and we're really pleased to be representing him in the work. And you know, I learned it on my own beginning, like you can at home too. And then I wanted to get more serious, and John fixed my 5-year limp. And then I said, well, I'm going to take the certification. And that's when everything changed for me, when I really understood more in depth than what was in the book. You can learn it from the book. And then after the certification, you can really dig deeper and do lots of other great stuff. So a couple of things I want to make an announcement, John. And then we're going to, yeah, I know, I saw it. I saw what Jeannie posted. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
3 little
yeah.
poops.
Oh, and Jeannie said that she was in emotion code seminar in Tulsa last month.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
So
Jeannie, why don't you give us a little shout out about that, about what people can expect? I'd love to hear more about the seminar there. Sylvia Bellini's other euphemisms include below the waist issues, downstairs department issues. You know what, Sylvia? It's poop. Okay? Build a bridge and get over it. Don't sugarcoat it. Hey, Elaine Goldman, rather. Good morning, Michael and John. 5 weeks, no more Diet Coke. You know what? So here's
yes,
we worked
awesome.
with Elaine on one of the shows. I think it might have been a 1 or 2 minute emotion code session, and she has no more Diet Coke in 5 weeks. And she drank it, well, you can tell people
Daily,
how much.
weekly, yeah, enough.
Yeah. Matthew Childers is joining us this morning. We got some new friends here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple announcements. If you live in beautiful Victoria, BC, on Canada's west coast, or you want to come visit, I have an in-person emotion code presentation. I'm not teaching the emotion code. I'm giving you the keys to the emotion code, and then I'm going to have 5 or 6 or how many people I can do in an hour and a half come to the front of the room, do the razzle dazzle, remove their pain and anxiety. That's what we're going to specialize in on that day. And I choose pain and anxiety because I can get rid of it live in front of the room. Money blocks and stuff we're going to talk about in future episodes. That's not so evidence, and it's not like money's going to come out of the sky if we do a block in the seminar. But I have 2 upcoming programs that I want to bring attention to, and they're both done online, privately, in an environment like this. So I'm just going to go get my page, and we're going here. So you can go to my website, which is HangoutWithMichael.com, and on the very top, click on Emotion Code. So here's my 3 offerings. This is one-on-one session. So I'm going to show you what this looks. This one is for your money and abundance. So it runs the September 11th. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, I know it's a big commitment, but you only need to be there for 10 minutes. So I'm taking 10 people. They'll all join at 6 p.m. Eastern, and all 10 people will have 50 or up to 50, 55 emotion code sessions during this whole program. Could I do it in a day? Yes. Would it work? Not as well. And I'm promising that you'll see evidence day after day after day, and that's why I've stretched the program out. So you would join at 6 o'clock, and in that 1 hour and about 10 minutes, I'll be working with 10 people. It's 2 monthly payments of $197. My hunch is that you will get that money back quickly and easily. So, and then I'm offering it again in November. So that's being offered 2 times. So the other program that I'm offering is this one here. Now, the money one's the first time I'm offering it publicly. I've done it privately. This one here, this will be my 4th time I'm offering this here. The people that did it the very first time have sustained all of their results of what they've eliminated, all their food eating habits. It is the same format. This one's in the morning. It runs Monday to Thursday, those 2 days. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm running one in September and one in November in the mornings. I'm taking 10 people, and the next time it'll be offered in the new year. So do yourself a favor and come chill out with me, and I know you'll get results like in the first session. I've seen it. I've got so much confidence in my work, and the confidence comes from the experience. That's where confidence comes. John, are you listening? Are you watching the birds? Yeah, I
Bunch of birds just flying over here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, John, do another check out in the room, see who's saying hello, and then we are going to get started with today's demonstration with the 7 keys to the emotion code process. Go ahead, take a look, please.
Yeah. Wendy Matthews says, "Hi, bros.
Hey, Wendy.
I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me. I'm amazed at how much the sessions I've had have supported me recently. At a time when I should be physically flat out depleted, I am feeling better physically than I have in a long time,
Wow.
even while dealing with extreme stress. This stuff flat out works. Thanks,
We love
Wendy.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Cindy
And
Truitt is giving us a hashtag do it real emotion code bros. We are on today, Cindy Truitt.
yeah, Jeannie Brazel said the seminar was amazing. Dr. Brad is the real deal. The energy of the room was awesome. I'll never be the same. I actually won the tickets to attend. Law of attraction works.
You are. You know what?
That's
I'm
awesome.
just.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Yeah. And it looks like Sophie, our friend Sophie Guru, she's very constipated since her C-section 2 months ago. John, can you remember to talk about when we have an operation, why she would be having trapped emotions? We'll come back to that. So that'll help explain when people have operations, why there's pain. So, Sophie, if I can get your, maybe I won't need your age, but if I can get your permission, I want to do this session. Just give me permission to do that. Very constipated is on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't know how you measure that, but, give me a measurement. Because you're going to have to give us receipts, right? You're going to have to say receipts. That's part of it. And usually we nickname people. And I think we won't nickname Sophie Poop. We won't do that. But
Oh.
or constipated guru, we'll just call her Sophie. So that is the conditions. If we help you, we need to know how we helped you before the next show and be willing to take on a little name. So
She
Sophie
said yes,
Guru.
and it's an 8.
Oh, okay. Boy, she's on it. Good stuff. Anybody else who want to do a shout out to, John, before we get started?
I think we covered everyone here. That's all I can see. I think we're seeing the same comments today, so that's great.
Yeah. Okay, that's good stuff. Okay, we're ready to get started. And if you're inclined, if you know somebody that's having pooping problems, you know what? Send them this link or share it on your timeline or share it in some kind of group. Okay, I'm not going to say poop anymore. It's uncomfortable doing that. So, John, before we get started with the emotion code and the keys and doing a live session today, today's show is brought to you by the word proxy. Okay?
Yeah.
We want to be your proxy. We want to do it on your behalf, and we're going to explain that shortly. Before we do that, there is a unique distinction. I'm assuming if Dr. Bradley made it up. If he didn't, we're going to give him credit for it anyway. The distinction is trapped emotions. I don't know who else uses that word. So what does that mean to have a trapped emotion? What is a trapped emotion? And that's going to set up our 7 keys.
Yeah, so a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So it's actually like a little ball of energy, and you can feel that energy inside you rattling around, creating pain, in this case, possibly creating constipation, and influencing the way you think. So little ball of energy, about the size of your fist, even a little bit larger.
Yeah.
That's a trapped emotion.
Yeah. And those trapped emotions, sometimes they're referred to as like the orange cone on the highway. It's like, how an orange cone on the highway says, I know you didn't bring your cone on vacation with you, did you? Pam,
No,
pat the cone. Pat the cone, Pam. She said, no, we're not bringing the cone on vacation. An orange cone on the highway says you have to drive around it. You can't go through it. You have to slow down. Well, trapped emotions are like cones that are in the way of you losing weight or sleeping better or pooping better. Yeah, I'm saying poop again. Pooping better. Well, because Sophie Guru says, my father used to have a manure business, so I'm okay with poo. Well, you know what? Hashtag so am I. Okay, John, we're going to explain the process, and then I'm going to give Sophie a live emotion code session. And for those of you that are practicing the emotion code, you can watch the process. And for those of you that are stimulated and would like John and I's help, we'd like to help you with that too. So, John, the 7 keys to the emotion code process. Key number 1.
I already did this one. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so it's the emotion code chart.
Yes.
Chart is a chart of trapped emotions, 60 trapped emotions, 2 columns, column A, column B, and rows 1 to 6, and they'll correspond up to organs and glands as well. So that is the chart.
There we go. We got the chart behind us, and there's 60 of them like John said. Yeah. The other thing we should mention, John, that our subconscious mind, it stores everything. Everything we've ever thought about and tasted and touched and smelled and read and experienced. It also knows what trapped emotions are inside of you. So we like that, right? It knows everything. But the challenge is, how do we access the information? We can get a gut feeling or a little whisper in our ear about what they are, but we're not satisfied with that. We use the
muscle testing. So that's how we communicate with the subconscious. So this is what it looks like for some people. Do it like this. And this is not a muscle testing class, but there's lots of videos and sources to learn how to muscle test. So we use muscle testing to find the emotion by communicating with the subconscious mind.
That's right. And I'm just going to paraphrase that in Michael Loshi terms. It's an agreement that I have with my mind to show me what a yes answer is and what a no answer is. Instead of trying to guess, I try to break the loop. That means a yes and that means a no. So is it this one, this one? So that's how we're going to do that. So it's called muscle testing. Now, we can do it on ourselves. We can muscle test, ask our subconscious mind what the trapped emotion is. But if we want to work with other people, we need to become their
proxy. So via distance, proxy. Act on your behalf, like voting for you. So we cue the string, brought the string, and so we're muscle testing from Vancouver, Victoria, on you wherever you are. Sophie, where are you, Sophie? Did you tell us yet?
This morning at 8:00, I had a regular client from India, from Mumbai, India. So I've been, I meet with her for a half hour, we get really great results, and the point I'm making is that she's in India. So, and I worked with somebody yesterday from Singapore and Hong Kong. So, and they're finding you and I on YouTube and looking up things and thinking, what the W is that? So, John, so here's what we got. We got a motion code chart. We have a subconscious mind that's full of all that it knows what they are. Because we're all connected, we're going to become the proxy. But before we do work, we like to find out
the severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very, very severe, impacting your life greatly to,
That's right.
And so today we have an 8, so it's somewhat significant.
We like to know
very significant.
8 out of 10. And then you also notice that before I can work with Sophie.
Permission. So we have written permission. We can connect up to Sophie and work with her. So written or verbal permission is required.
That's right.
Or permission from an adult. So last week we worked on Allison, who is living at home. She's 16, so we got permission from Jennifer to work on Allison.
Okay, good stuff.
That works too, yeah.
And so just to recap, we got the chart. We're going to do muscle testing. We're going to ask yes or no questions. And when we find it, we don't want to take up, because we're the proxy, we don't want that negative energy to come on that pretend thread and absorb it. So we use
magnet. Yeah. So magnet's pure energy, and it basically deletes the emotion. So with intention, we clear it, and we use a magnet over the top of the head.
Yeah, and it's just a household. I just got these little fridge magnets. You can buy them anywhere.
Yeah, super simple. Super simple. Yeah, we use magnets. It goes actually down the governing meridian. That's the teachings, and that's how it's cleared, deleted.
I live in Victoria. I live in Canada's #2 tourist destination, so we've got lots of those fridge magnets here. There's no shortage of tacky fridge magnets. That and Niagara Falls. So good. Now we're almost ready to go. And what gives us fuel? What feeds us to be able to do that? People think, oh, are you guys psychic? Is there special energy? There's special training, but it's not a special gift, but it's special training. And this is what keeps it moving.
Water. So hydrated practitioner is key. So the bros drink a lot of water. Got my little to-go bottle here.
Yeah.
And it's fuel. Grease the wheels.
Okay, good. John, let's see who else is saying what. We're about to begin a live session. I'm going to do a live session with our friend Sophie, longtime watcher or consistent watcher here. And if you've watched this in the past before, you will give us an update. John, can you do a little recap if you have it in your head about some of the shows that we have? You can go to, actually, I'm going to show a little screenshot. Let's do that now. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. I'm showing off with my new talent here.
You found the presentation button there, hey?
Yeah, if you go to live show right there and scroll down, this is what we did yesterday's show, and then the show here. This is the one we did with the emotion code practitioners and students, book more paying clients. We did that there. Here's episode 15, social anxiety. That's where you worked with the daughter. And yeah, just skimming down. I do 2 shows live a week. Both with John, the emotion code. Episode 204. Where's another one? Emotion code. Snoring. We did one on snoring. We did one on the emotion code pets. Shout out to all the pet owners. Jim in Verarity, I know it looks familiar. It's John's dad. You can visit him. He's the pet whisperer. And John, what's an update on our friend's pet that he worked on? Do you remember the name?
It was Leslie Buddha. Is Leslie watching today? I think I saw Leslie in the comments here. Leslie Phillips. I don't know if it was Leslie Phillips or Leslie Phillips. If you have a dog named Buddha, let me know. Let us know how he's doing.
We're looking for Leslie and the Buddha. Okay, well, let's get started. And Leslie Phillips is here. There we go. Leslie Phillips. Hi, bros. I'm just seeing her now. And Sophie is 38 years old.
And Chevy just joined in. Chevy Chevert says, "Hey, Michael. Hey, John."
Yes, he is. He's a chiropractor, and he's had me on his Hangout show. Very lively show. So welcome, everybody. We are about to get started. And again, I'm going to be doing a live emotion code session on our friend Sophie. She's 38 years old. She had a C-section a while back, two months ago, and her constipation's at an 8. And she said she's taking medication. It's not helping. So John, can you take a minute and tell us about what the connection is between the operation and trapped emotions, and then I'm going to get started. I'm going to connect with her right now while you're doing that. So go ahead.
Oh, right. Yeah. So when people have surgeries, much needed surgeries, you go in, you're cut open. There's actually like a trauma involved in there. There's a weakness, obviously. You're cut open. And so that's actually like the path of least resistance for the trapped emotion. So they all sort of a lot of them would go into that area and nest in there. Yeah. And then, I mean, you are going to heal, but maybe not 100%. And you need to get in there to that area where you were operated on and clear out the trapped emotion so you can heal faster. So it's quite common to have and surgery is traumatic just in itself, right? It's
an invasive, yeah. So watch this. Yeah. So this is a yes, that's a no. So am I Michael? What's it saying, John? No. Am I Sophie? Yes. I want to double check. Am I 39? No. Am I 37? No. See how it locks in? I couldn't squeeze through it if I had to. So this is like a lie detector. So Sophie, if you were trying to lie about your age, I'd have caught you. Okay? So I'm at Sophie 38. Now I'm going to talk as if I'm her voice because I'm her subconscious mind asking her subconscious mind. And John, what the kind of questions are very particular what I need to be asking? What are they? What kind of questions? So
they're all yes and no questions. Yeah, all yes and no. So the answer will be a yes or no.
Okay, so watch this. What is the severity of my constipation out of 10? 10 being severe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom, 8. Is it 9? Is it 10? Is it 10, 9, 8? And Sophie said it was an 8. So her conscious mind is subconscious mind and grief. Now, I love this next question. What is the percentage that the constipation is 100% trapped emotion related? Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 3, 4, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Is it 101? Is it 99? It's 100. So your subconscious mind that knows everything is saying 100% of your constipation is caused by trapped emotions. Can I release them? I can. Let's begin. Is it row A or B? It's a B. Is it B, even beyond? At 1, 2, 3, it's grief. So she has trapped grief there. Do I need to know more? Oh, it's saying she does. Tell us about that, John.
Yeah, very rarely you need to know more, but I usually start with an age. So what age the emotion was trapped?
38. So it's recent, right? It's probably because of the operation. So now I'm releasing it with a magnet so I don't absorb it, and now she doesn't have it. So did I release it? Yes. Is there more? Even 2, 4, 6, probably change shock. Do I need to know more? I do. Was I 38? Yes, I was. Releasing that. So shock was trapped. We don't mean electric shock. What do we mean by shock, John, in this case?
Startling, thrown off. There's variations to every emotion. There's much more than 60 emotions that we feel, but there's variations. Sorrow and regret would be similar. Humiliation, embarrassment would be similar.
I got stubbornness, and now I'm getting unsupported, just releasing that. Even A odd, B even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, block, shame. Do I need to know more? No, releasing shame. And that means, yeah, hurts, that shame. Even A odd, B even 2, 4. It's panic. Do I need to know more? Yes. Was I 38? Yes. So releasing panic that got trapped there as well. John, tell us about inherited. I don't have one yet, but in case I do.
Yeah, inherited. You can actually be born with trapped emotions that
she has it right now. So we have a trapped emotion from her mom. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Sophie got it from her mom. Something her mom went through, held on to that trapped emotion, and passed it on to Sophie upon conception.
And I'm doing way more swipes this time.
Yeah, so it's 10 swipes instead of the normal 3.
A little more
intention.
I got shock again. So is it shish? We already got her shock. Watch this. I got shock again. Is it mine? Is it my mom's? Oh, it's my dad's this time. So I got an inherited trapped emotion of shock from my dad, releasing 10 times.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, she says that's exactly it. Grief, 100%. That was one of the second one you got, right?
Even I'd be even 2, 4. Taken for granted. Do I need to know more? Be even Miata, even 2, 4. Hatred. Do I need to know more? Yes. Was I 38? No, this one's different. I need to know more, but it wasn't when I was. So was I under 30? I was. Was I under 20? No. So was I over 20? Was I 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28? I was 28 where I had an event where hatred got trapped. So now I'm going to release hatred that was trapped causing this. You think that's funny, John?
Yeah, like an auctioneer. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I hear 27? Go once, go twice, gone.
Even 2, 4, 2. Is it 2, 4? Is it? It's frustration. Do I need to know more? No. Getting rid of frustration. I'm going to just check the level of my work. Remember, we started as an 8. So I'm going to ask my subconscious mind, what was the severity of my constipation before the session so far? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? It's an 8. And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Woo-hoo. Sophie.
She's crying. She's welling up a little bit. She's crying, yeah. That happens once in a while, Sophie. It's okay. Yeah. So just breathe through it, let it go. These emotions have been pretty strong, right? And you're born with them too. So, they've been around. And so they're being cleared out. And with the inherited ones, the intention is that you actually clear it from everyone. So if you have a child and they inherit it, it's cleared from them. Parents, ideally be cleared from them as well. Siblings even.
Now, John, I just found unsupported. It's 40 generations ago grandfather. So I found unsupported. Is it 40? Is it 41 generations? 40 generations ago grandfather. Is your grandfather Fred Flintstone?
I'm getting a no. But yeah, it's hundreds of years ago.
I'd be even 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Panic. My dad's my mom's. It's my mom's inherited panic. I'm releasing that. Even I'd be even 2, 4. It's more panic. Is it my dad's, my mom's? It's a grandmother. Which one? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is it right on 30? 28, 29, 30. So releasing that 30 generations ago, grandmother panic.
And just going back, Sophie said medications don't work, and sometimes it hurts to walk.
Yeah. Even I'd be
getting warm too.
Well, I'm done. Did I release all the trapped emotions? Am I done? No, but I thought I released them. Oh, is there little hidden buggers? There's hidden buggers. That's what we call them here on the Bro Show, hidden buggers. So there's hidden trapped emotions. Let's figure out, just for the H double hockey stick, let's figure out how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 hidden ones. Even I'd be even 2, 4. Even I'd be even beyond. Even I'd be even beyond 1, 3. Okay. Now, John, they're in row 3. Is there anything you want to say about row 3? Is confusion hidden? Row 3 is the organ of the colon.
Oh.
Hidden defensiveness.
Yeah.
Hidden grief. Hidden self-abuse. Hidden stubbornness. Okay, I'm just going to do a little cleanup here, see if there's anything else.
Yes, Sophie says she's sweating too. So yeah, people do feel the physical sensations of this. We're not just waving
So am I.
magnets around here. There's some big powerful stuff being cleared out
Yeah,
here.
I'm sweating too, Sophie. So let's check my work. On a scale of 1 to 10, what was I'm Sophie. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what was the severity of my constipation before I started with Michael? Was it 10, 9, 8? And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we're not done. There's another little bugger somewhere. Even a odd be even be odd. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. It's grief. Is it mine, my dad's, my mom's, my grandmother, grandfather? Which one? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Is it 51, 52, 53, 54, 55 generations ago? Releasing that. Whew. Swipe them 10 times or more. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is the severity of my constipation? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I'm just going to disconnect here. Okay. I'm a little lightheaded, but
Yeah, so good. Thanks for volunteering, Sophie. Grab a glass of water right now, Sophie.
And don't leave the house. Don't leave the house. Gail joins as Jonas, saying hello to Gail. And shout out to Chevy, who you said hello to earlier. And yeah, Sophie is sweating.
Sophie says, thank you.
We're only taking one person today, but if John and I both have 30-minute sessions. You saw that only took about 10 minutes. So definitely consider hiring us for 30 minutes. And we can work on other stuff too. I mean, that took 30 minutes and we weren't even on the phone together, and I was able to give Sophie some relief. We'll know about that. Sophie, just let us know about don't have to do a selfie with your receipts, but just let us know you've got receipts in the next while so we can update that. Cindy Griffin is joining us today. So we're saying hello. She's saying hello to you and I. And I'm just scanning if there's anything else. Good. If you have any questions, Sophie said she joined the weight loss class. So good for Sophie. So now that you got
okay, you're gonna
now that
become pretty good friends here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your dad's here. Can you see his comment, Jim Inverarity?
I didn't.
Okay, I'll read it for you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it was Leslie Marshall, so not Leslie Phillips, and Buddha, still working with Buddha using body code, and Buddha has allergies to shampoo and some other issues. So yeah, Buddha is in great hands still. Good to hear that, Jim. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, and what else is nice is like Jim was able to do that at a distance, so she didn't have to take her dog to the expensive vet. #sorry vets. She didn't have to take, the dog to an expensive vet and get medicine and pills. Jim worked with her on the phone. And if you remember the severity, the dog was scratching its chest and bleeding with its fingernail, or it's not fingernails. What would you call it? Paw nails?
Paws? Yeah.
Nails. Paw nails. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a dog owner. I'm also not a father. I remember I'm at my buddy's house and he had 2 little kids there. They might have been 6 and 7. And the little boy came up and he had a big box of little cars and stuff. And I said, wow, that's quite the inventory. So he goes to his dad. He said, Dad, what's inventory? He said, Michael, really? Inventory? He's 6. So I said, yeah, you can tell I don't have kids. Okay.
Yeah, so I posted some links for you to michaelosher.com to see the Emotion Code Bros, your website, Michael. Yeah, I posted my website as well for people to take a look at.
So in a 30-minute session again, we can do it. I'm working this weekend. John's on stay vacation there. But you can book a 30-minute session and we can do this and other things. Hey, listen, bring a couple foods with you because we can zap those out of your life too fast. So, sign up for a poop session and bring some food. Diane said she got here late. Sure would like you to do mine. Severity 8 out of 10. So you know how we can help you with that. And I'm just scrolling. Okay, if you have any questions, are you suffering from something right now and you want to know? It's like, what is going on? Can this help? And So, John, we have a show cooking for next week. It will be interest to some people. Tell me what we're doing next week, please.
Yeah, fears, phobias, and anxiety around traveling and air travel. So kind of unique, but getting to the airport is is not a friendly place for a lot of people, or getting in a plane going 700 miles an hour can be quite intense. So we're gonna try and help someone with that. That travels quite a bit and has a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Canadian airline that had people on the tarmac for like 6 or 7 hours. If I didn't have the emotion code, I would have a panic attack on that plane for 6 and 7 hours. But you know what? I travel with those. Not that I was on the airplane, but I would sit up with the mic. And I would at the front of the room, and I would do this one at a time. Row B6. Who's in B6?
Next.
Yeah. I always said about the ferry. The ferry from Victoria to Vancouver is an hour and a half. What a great captive audience. I also wish there was a barber on the ferry, hashtag BC Ferries. But imagine having a meeting room and coming to watch a seminar. Get away from all the running kids. Okay, so I think that's it, John. I think we've acknowledged everybody that's hanging out with us today. We appreciate you. And we'd also appreciate you sharing the show with somebody. Cindy's thanking you for sharing the trapped emotion in surgery. That's good for now. Cindy, I'm working with Cindy. Cindy's going to be working with women cancer survivor women, or women who need to get breast exams, and all the fear and anxiety around that, and all the care after you've had some breast work. I'm not sure the proper term for that. I apologize, but she's going to make a huge difference. It's one thing to have mental support around that kind of surgery, but imagine having the emotion code work. So Cindy Trost, she's out in the room right now. So she might be even looking for people that are in that scenario, women that are in that scenario, that to help her polish her program.
Nice. Great. That's really good, Cindy.
Okay, Cindy Griffin saying, I want to join the weight loss class, but my mom has pneumonia and is close to passing away, but I don't want to wait. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If she passes while I'm taking the class, I will miss the class, and I don't want to do that. You know what? I will. Here's the policy about missing a class, because I'm asking commitment. If you miss a class, then the next class will stay on after the class, and we'll make up the 10 minutes. Because I have 55 selected 55 emotion code sessions. So if you miss a class, and you come back to the next one, you need to get that filled in. So I will make it up to you after another class. But only after another class, not another time. It has to be after an existing class. And if we were to do this work one-on-one, you would probably triple what it would cost, because we can't do it all in one. I can't say, let's do it all in an hour. It has to be over a period of time. So Cindy, join us, and I will look after you, whatever your needs are. Yeah, don't wait. That's what I told people over the summer. The people over the summer that took this have lost weight over the summer. My friend Barbara went on a 4-day vacation, and she lost weight on a vacation.
What?
She lost weight on a vacation. I know.
Who does that?
Yeah. One time I went on a law of attraction cruise. Well, I did a law of attraction cruise, put on some seminars, and my sister and I, we walked around the cruise ship, I think 10 times every morning, and I lost weight on a cruise ship. I also ate. I lost weight on the cruise ship. That was a fun. Shout out to everybody that joined on that cruise. Brooke Barlow is from Arizona. Again, if you have any questions about what you might have, and John and I can help, you can email us privately, or you can ask us live on the show. And I think that's it for today, John. We had a good show today. We helped Sophie. She'll let us know her results. You and I are available. We have online calendars, so you can look it out. You don't have to connect with us. You look at the calendar and say, oh, here's when John's available, here's when Michael's available, and we can help you out. Most of the sessions are done on a call like this in private, not broadcasted. Some people like to work on the phone. I've worked with people on the phone first because they were shy, and after the second session, they said, oh, we can go to Skype now. And once people trust us, we're both gentle dudes. We're gentle and respectful, and that is our style. So if you think we can help us, So, John, you and your gal pal are in that little suite behind you, that little cabin behind you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, good stuff. It looks nice, and we've got
Yeah, it's very nice.
We have no smoke as far as forest fires happening in Victoria. I don't see any smoke there. A lot of serious forest fires, and that's good. How would you like to end today, John? What would you like to wrap up? Let people know.
Yeah, just thanks everyone for tuning in and watching with us, and Sophie for being our volunteer today. And let us know, give us an update, Sophie.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thanks for playing with us today, having fun, and taking the subject so lightly today. Pardon the pun. Okay, everybody. See you later.